right, so we just arrived at the ranch. It's beautiful. We have a nice room, it's spacious. And yeah, I just spent time in Panama City and I realized that I need to travel more and I need to treat myself to more vacations because that's what life's all about, is making the best of it and focusing on living in the moment. And we're out here in beautiful Whitefish, Montana. And it's just been so beautiful already. Had some really deep talks with some of the guys. Everybody's just been so nice. And yeah, I'm excited to see how I'll reflect on the trip at the end.
It's amazing, bro. I love this type of climate, man.
Wow, really?
Yeah, 40 acres. Those are some guest.
And I co-own it as well because I donated.
Well, I
co-own it because I donated. You guys' first time here? Wow, it's special.
Yeah.
That's where that's where we get drunk. This is where everyone.
Wow.
Let's go, baby.
Same way if I showed you this shirt and I said like, do you think this grew naturally or did it just grow on a tree? And you'd be like, no, this thing grew on a tree. Like that.
Yeah,
this was made by a weaver. Or if I showed you like a house and like, yo, you see that store right there? Like that grew naturally. Like no, there's design to it. There's right.
Mm-hmm.
Even like this field, like is that natural? No, like there must have been some, intelligent designer that made this design.
That's crazy.
So you look at the world around you, I think you'd be denying yourself a certain truth if you look at the world around you and say there's no intelligent designer. But where did the first finite thing come from? Finite means beginning and end. At some point there has to be something beyond finite that created finite. Otherwise you always say where's the first finite thing from? So that's the idea of an infinite. So,
The hot tub right here. So much fucking money. Are those the cabins over there?
Sure. I think we're supposed to see the cat.
I want to be in the video.
Cauliflower has protein. So does the rice. It makes They have fish, by the way, if you want fish.
I don't eat fish for 5 years.
I'm just saying because it's healthier and less environmental.
The food group fish have the most concentrated microplastics in their system.
And that's just bonus. Like the most important part of this trip is anything on the schedule. Make sure I do. Like it's so maximize these rabbis and these mentors.
How could you be so familiar with something that you don't have knowledge of it? And we explain that there's a psychological phenomenon called the illusion of explanatory depth, which says the more familiar you are with something, you confuse that with knowledge, and then we store it away and we never revisit it again. And unfortunately, most people, most Jews in our lives, that's how we store away our Judaism. Yeah, I know what Judaism is. I grew up with it. I went to Sunday school. I went to this school. I heard the rabbi talk about God. I've heard it a million times, and we store it away.
dude, reporting live here for WCBS 880 News. This is Rabbi Greenberg from Whitefish Mountain Resort here in the beautiful Montana. We're about to stoke up on this beautiful mountain. Stay tuned. Come ride with us here on Heritage Retreats Winter 2026. Wow.
I've only skied in Wisconsin.
Really? Oh, that's flat. That's real flat. I'm at East Coast.
Where you from? Philly, right?
Philly, yeah.
What do you think about the trip so far?
Amazing. I mean, learning and getting to ski this, unbelievable. Unbelievable trip.
What do you think about Judaism?
What do I think about Judaism? Loaded question. I love it on the ski lift. It's healing for me.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared.
Yeah?
I haven't been on the lift this high ever.
This one's not
What
too
are you
bad.
laughing at me for, fool?
This one's not too bad.
This is the first time I've ever been in a cloud. I actually almost have to close my eyes. This is insane. They said advanced group, come with me. I didn't realize this is what they were talking about. So fast and I fell.
I saw. Dude, he fell. I turned around.
Let's go right. Watch me. I'm gonna hit that jump. Watch this. Ready? Watch. Oh. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got lost. And I thought I was gonna be in one of those videos, like if they find my camera or whatever.
God's got you, baby. Let's buzz, baby, buzz.
They're coming? Quick question. What's one hill you would die on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Hill would I die on?
One hill you die on. You don't know?
Well, what's the...
Just for fun. Quick GoPro question. For fun. You can't give one?
Sure, I guess.
You die on this hill?
Yeah.
Hey, I got lost in the trees yesterday. I would die there.
You did?
Where are you from?
From here.
Okay. I'm from Chicago. We do things a little different there. Sorry to bother you. Be safe. I gotta eat the base. You know.
You're right. You lost your water.
Almost broke a rib.
What am I could be read as either A, if I'm only for myself, what am I, right? Wouldn't that be a little selfish? Or if I'm for myself, what am I from the previous, you know, if I'm not for myself, who will be for me? What am I for? I have to define what I'm standing for.
Sometimes I feel like we're driving unresponsibly little.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Michael.
Where are you from?
And Russia, Israel, Canada. Family is number one for me. Even if I sometimes feel far away from them.
Name, where are you from?
My name is Nathan Shamalov, also known as Big Papa Nate, from Queens, New York. My one goal in life is to make my name infinite.
If there was one hill you had to die on, what would it be?
My family.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Zach Wise, I'm from Colorado, but I'm living in Florida. Raised a family and live for God.
Wow. What's your name? Where are you from?
Jake, Hungry Horse, local.
Awesome. And what's your one biggest goal in life you hope to achieve?
Stay sober.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Roberto Ferdman from New York.
With the Wall Street Journal?
I work for the Wall Street Journal. One hill I had to die on, the window seat on the plane is the best seat.
The team wins, and then they actually go like a few days later, and I ask them how. But right when they win, their team wins. They say, "How happy are you?" Like 10, great. 2 days later, they go back to them like, "How happy are you?" It goes back to a 5. Why? Because they didn't think that the next day after the team wins, they're gonna have a final. They're gonna have to take care of this. They're gonna have to take care of that. All of their life, the normal things that we have to deal with, they didn't take into consideration. They didn't factor it into their prognosis of what the future was gonna be. This is a problem that we have. We don't know how to properly assess how good things are, and then we disproportionately invest in things that don't actually have the benefit if we stop to think about it. And his whole argument is if we are actually aware of how much time we waste on things that don't actually make us happy, we would actually be able to focus on the things that actually make us happy.
That's Whitefish Lake?
I don't know. Yeah, we're like 40 minutes away from Whitefish, can't be.
That island looks crazy.